Hello, 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 welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. This is the throwaway run, the continuing adventures of JabGut, a Spriggan assassin. Not actually an assassin, he's actually a wizard, but one look at his skill set and you know he's really an assassin. Last we left off, I had begun clearing out the Lair, had failed to take out Gastronoc after more than one attempt. Actually, I just had an idea that might work really well. Let's do one of these. Go kill Gastronoc, people. I wonder how long they'll last. But that might keep him distracted long enough for me to get some... Nope. I'm almost dead. Gotta run. Still, that may have done more damage than... If he's still at low health since I poisoned him, that may actually prove to be enough that I can finish him this way. With a second volley. Yup, got him. And that left me a wizard's hat. A +1 wizard's hat. And that's it. Wow, he's just naturally that magical resistant, huh? Okay, well, let's go ahead and drop the old wizard's hat at this point. Because of my antenna, I think I'm restricted to wizard's hats anyway. So, this is probably a good temporary binding. I don't have a whole lot of curse scrolls, though. Actually, no, I do. I have 3 more remove curse scrolls, which means that I'm at least partially likely to end up being able to get more. So let's go ahead and curse the wizard's hat on now, until I find something better. That should help out my skills a little. Apparently my armor skill is 0, and given my AC is 9, I don't think it's that important to improve it right now. So, onward we go. Actually, what exactly does it do for me? Boosted skills, short blades, medium, shields, low, dodging and stealth. Armor boosts dodging and stealth. If I bound in armor, I gain a boost to dodging and stealth. Cool. Well, that's exactly what I want to boost to, so that's perfect. The only other thing I'd point out is that I haven't trained short blades at all this game, which is kind of a huge oversight. So I'm going to turn off all of my primary skills for now. I will continue training fighting, but short blades needs to go up. It doesn't take a whole lot to max out the needed piety, or the needed skill, to have it perfect. So it's really a crying shame that I haven't done that already. Okay, a couple slayages. We're doing good, we're doing fine, we're doing brilliant. Boom! Instant kill. Fighting goes up again, and now my health still... My health feels extremely low. I almost want to cure it just to get it to above 50s. I guess I'm just spoiled and used to playing like Minotaurs lately, who have, you know, no minus 30% modifiers for their health level ups. Shoal's entrance that isn't a mimic. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all the way there without waking up a couple of them, so let's let one of them come to me. And since it's not getting Ensorcelled Hibernation, they all just woke up. It's the beauty of using Ushanzari, is I can see that just happened and know that I need to back up. They don't know that I'm here, though, so they're still looking around for me. That one looks like he's still asleep. Cool. Stab and kill. I can take all those guys on, no problem. Let's try and funnel them down here, though. Are you not confused? How do you even know who I am? IDing all these rings. Nothing I like yet. Actually, you know what? You're alive, right? Go ahead and kill that bush for me. together, we can knock this sucker down. It's good to have a brute to do brute strength jobs. I stabbed him while in the water. That's just too cool. Okay, what's next? Let's see if I can't break line of sight and get to that. Boom! Got him. I stabbed him, but he didn't die. I'm gonna try and poison him to death, though. Yeah, there we go. He's slow enough and I'm fast enough that I should be able to just kill him, and I was. I can eat that, so let's just eat that off the ground rather than pick up all the extra weight. Burdened. Let's go back to the surface, or not the surface, the first floor of the lair, and add to my stack of enchant. I have more amnesia scrolls too. Let's drop a few identify scrolls because there's no reason not to. And let's drop half my fear stack and one teleport scroll. Okay, back down we go. What was that? I just hit capital B and something happened that I didn't mean to. I casted Scrying. I don't know what it does. So let's figure out. It's a piety hit that instantly lets me see through walls completely. That's really cool, but it's also a spell that is generally not something I need. So I'm going to save that for situations where it's actually going to be useful. Okay, I'm seeing a big cache of spiders, so let's back off to a nice safe distance where I can arachnofuck them, a lot of them. Arachnofuckia. Fucking up arachnids. Spiders, like most insects, are very vulnerable to poison. This makes it very easy to kill them with a poisonous dagger. You can't resurrect skeleton-free spiders, though, without Animate Dead. Which, in fact, do I have Animate Dead somewhere in the dungeon? And I'd have to buy it. Okay, that is, in fact, a real spider nest. So, that's 2 success stories. I found the branches. Trolls and spider nest are totally doable. With a stabber, though, it's gonna be really tricky. I'm not actually sure how I would... Oh my god, that's a Hydra, and I didn't even pay attention to it. Okay. This is not a good idea. I can't do anything... I can't Ensorcelled Hibernate ice-resistant enemies, and I can't blast them with Mephitic Cloud, for the most part. Yeah, the only weapon I have against these guys is Conjure Flame. So let's not enter the ice den. It's probably not a good move. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with these guys right now, honestly. I know that draining won't work. The best thing I can think of is do one of these. I make an army, you make an army, and one of our armies wins, but since I know to retreat and regroup and you don't, it'll be my army. At least they're Crimson Imps, right? Designed to win this kind of thing. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. I'm rapidly coming under risk of being totally surrounded. How's my training going? Short blades are up to 7.6. I don't even know if they need to be trained much more than that, but let's get it up to around 8 since at least part of this is temporary. Okay. Get you guys in the mix, and then down we go. And then we'll pull a few of you up, and then we'll butcher you with the help of sheep and such. Normally I'd be concerned about how much experience I'm splitting off, but right now I just really do not want to fight these particular enemies. They have all of the talents that make fighting them particularly hard for me. Okay, and that's that, and I didn't get drained despite having left the Wand of Draining that whole time. A Ring of Poison Resist. Let's drop that. Let's drop the Ring of Life Protect and Sustainabilities as well. None of these are particularly enticing. Okay, series of easy stabs, and there's a slime. I wonder if I can ensorcel a slime, which is perfect. It's exactly what I need to do. You may be able to resist a little bit, but I know at the end of the day... Oh, crap, it's a Oclob plant. Well, away we go. Oh, can I just charge it? No, I cannot discharge it. There are several of them. And only one of them was asleep, and he woke up. I don't know what the hell is going on with Crawl today, but it seems to have given me extra hard enemies on every floor. I mean, a pack of elephants on Lair 3. Lair not appearing until, what, the second to last floor it was possible. 2 hydras guarding the door to the lair. Still, the build I'm using has made short work of most of them, so I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, all money on fighting, and I'm still only at level 6. I still only have 60 health. I'm definitely suffering diminishing marginal returns at this point for training it any further. How many of these guys can... Nope. The moment I got there, they all woke up. Still, I am dodgy enough that I should be able to deal with them anyway. Oh, and I'm definitely pulling one of those resurrect as many things as you can. There are death yaks on this floor. All bets are off. Experience can go fuck itself. I have to not die. Come on. Something get confused so I can stab it. You know, if Confusing Touch works like an auxiliary attack on weapon attacks, it may be the best thing possible for a stabber. That's definitely something worth looking up later, when I'm not doing a throwaway run, when I'm actually trying to be serious about this game. For now, just stab-dookening everything in sight. I once remarked that, given how long it takes, just reaching the lair and beating it would in other games be the whole point of the game, especially given permadeath. From that point of view, this has already been a successful run. Everything that happens here is just awesome. Everything that happens from here on out is just extra. Okay, I didn't realize I was already on Lair 6. But yeah, realizing that now, I guess it's not too early to send death yaks. Admittedly, I think 4 would be more appropriate at most, rather than the massive number it seemed to send. Hell, just 2 would be enough to make your point, but oh my god, that's 3 scrolls of enchant? Fascinating. Let's drop, well actually let's random test, that was lightning. Let's drop an unknown amount of disintegration. Let's drop a partially used draining. Let's drop an unused confuse. There we go, weight's under control again. Come on, you didn't die. I'm between 2 enemies that both really are dangerous, but I don't know, it's just my dodge is 34 already. There's not a whole lot that's gonna kill me, because it'd have to hit first. Okay, what is that thing? See, this is where using astral vision would have been cool, but I don't feel necessary. I need to run away. Can't afford to turn around. Okay, you're gonna stop resisting and die already. There you go. That's more like it. And now I have a Hydra skeleton. Now I feel a lot more boldened to actually take on the Death Yak horde when it comes around, as long as I can ideally split them off from each other. because I may not have a Death Yak horde, but I have a Yak horde plus a Hydra. Is recall available? Book of the Warp, 1,000 gold. Okay, I may end up having to spend money on spell books the rate this game is going. Alrighty, what's next? Finish searching the floor. I'm gonna have to take a look at what this guy does. Wand of Enslavement, eh? That means you'll never see it coming when I kill you! Fog. I love when a late game scroll turns out to be something very mundane, because it tells me I didn't get stuck with that mundane one all along. Okay, that's the whole armada. Last I saw, my armada was that way. Let's back off. Now, I have him on a fire square, and adjacent to my Hydra. And now he's running for it. My Hydra is probably going to be dumb enough to go through that fire and die. There's nothing I can do to stop that from happening. What's the most damage I can do to him while he runs? Lightning. Good. Got him. Okay. Same exact plan. Okay. He's dead. And now I have Death Yak skeletons to support my anti-Death Yak efforts. Summon a fireball so that they're standing on fire when they do their business. Oh my god, there were more than 5 of them? That's ridiculous. Well, I think it was exactly 5 of them, actually. My mistake. Back off, back off. Let him do his thing. As long as the fire is in place on top of him. Got him. And that should be it. That should be the whole horde. Overall, I can't complain. That was a phenomenal fight, and we won it. Down we go. Should not have gotten into melee range. These guys either got buffed in the last game, or I just never realized they were so strong. But when a Minotaur Berserker runs away from an enemy, Spriggan Assassin should be even more careful. Oh, come on. He woke up just as I reached him. These guys I'm never going to get to in time. Yeah. But Mephitic Cloud works pretty well against elephants, so. Biggest concerns I have thus far this game are that I haven't found Confuse, Mass Confuse, or other good hexes, which I would eventually like to pick up as the game goes on. Overall, I'm splitting a very small amount of experience to my summons and primarily focusing on buffing myself, and it's working quite well. Eat that lychee and drop the apple. Yeah, drop the apple. Darts under a plant are not worth knocking the plant over. Stabbing a crocodile is worth just stabbing a crocodile. I mean, what more do you want in life? Let's drop the... Drop what? They're all good items, really. Enslavement, I guess, I don't use. There's no way I can reach that island, but I can definitely drown these guys. And I guess I do have that Ring of Levitation I can evoke, so there's that. Okay, I don't want the Ring of Ice, so instead of throwing it in the water like I was planning to, let's just drop it here. And I definitely don't want the Amulet of Faith, so let's just levitate away. Okay. Success. Ooh, Elephant Slug. All the way into melee range, one hit, it's dead. Fighting is now at level 10, so we're going to turn that off. and go back to training our primary skill. And, I don't know, -3 armor, which is at 0, or +4 dodging, which is at 16. Both deserve training. Let's slow burn, like really slow burn armor, just to get it up to like 2 or something, while focusing on my primary skills. And I say slow burn or low burn because I'm talking like in cooking terms for a stove, and the heat settings you would leave it at. Okay, altars to a level in, and down we go. This is it. Final floor of the lair, and I think I have just enough time to finish that up tonight and then call it quits. Recall is nice, animate dead would be nice. I don't know if I have enough mana for both, but let's figure out. I do have enough spell levels for both, so let's pick them both up. Animate dead, recall, drop the book. All that other stuff would be more if I was going pure caster. Truthfully, I'm only using it because having something to back up behind when after you're done stabbing is always useful. Clearly, I don't rely on my summons to do my killing. Most of the time. I do rely on my intense dodging skills, though, to survive. Shroud of Galubria and solid charm skill would be most welcome. Easy pickings. Okay, so I hope those of you who have never attempted or even looked into the possibility of a stabber, much like I was at fairly recently, will watch this video and be like, that's a possibility now. Because, to be honest, I hope I'm not making it look hard, because it really is pretty straightforward, all that I've been doing. Come on, one of these is going to hit you, and then you're going to pay. Even without Ensorcelled Hibernation, I would have been doing mostly okay, as long as I found any secondary means of attack. Why didn't I pick this up first? Between starting the game and now. And I found several. All these wands could have been put to a lot more use if I had needed to. I didn't, but all of them could have been. I found several different kinds of books and spells along the way, which I've been able to ignore, but just think of the number of opportunities I had to find extra spells. I'm quite confident that I could have made it even without Ensorcelled Hibernation this far. Sense a monster nearby. I wonder if I can... Boom! Around the corner. Boom! This one's gonna catch me though, yeah. But, heavy enough mephitic cloud, I don't care if he catches me. Not with a poisonous dagger to make sure that he doesn't recover. Okay, I do want to turn on regenerate. This is a lot of enemies to be up against at once. And I am still getting stabs in every 2 or 3 attacks, so that's cool. Short blades is up to 8.3, right? So it doesn't need to be trained anymore. Armor really is coming in terribly slow. I mean, I suppose it's only getting 20% experience gain and is a very low ranked skill, but there's a reason for that too. I mean, I don't anticipate getting much use out of it. Oh, you know what we're gonna have to do with this guy is set up a chain of fire. And then rely on my epic dodging to survive me. Because it's going to take more than one hit to take me down after all. And between my shield skill and my dodging skill, I'm doing everything I can to make it hard for them to get that one hit. Oh, that was a failed conjure flame. You know, I normally use Mephitic Cloud to escape from these guys, and that's why I haven't been casting it, but now that I think about it for 10 seconds, I'm playing a different character. If I can get a Confuse off, even for 2 turns, that should be enough. Where's 1, 2, 3? Okay, he's not confused, he's angry, I'm running. Not because I can't take them on, but because doing so would require me to use permanent resources. There we go. Now I'm fighting them one-on-one. Now it's easy. That poison, man, that poison is ridiculous. Let's get all these guys up off the ground. With that kind of backing, it's safe for me to go out again. Y'all just go nuts and kill everything for me. How's that? For a plan. Just stab you to death while I'm at it. Okay. That ends that. Komodo dragon comes wandering around, doesn't realize it's next to a deadly stabber and gets stabbed. Only thing that I'd say absolutely was fortuitous was getting poison resist so that I could start meleeing Mephitic Cloud. Without that, I could have definitely gotten this far, but it would have been much more methodical and much slower because a lot of the situations I would have had to be more careful about always fighting in corridors and the like. But without the mutation, recall that I got the ring just a few moments later, so... Again, nothing we're talking about here is obscene amounts of luck. It's just average amounts of luck. Stay still so I can squash you, fox. Let's eat that. And once again, overweight. At this point, I'm going to say screw it and just use the Ring of Strength until I'm out of here. And then we can worry about depositing stuff in my stash later. It's not like I'm using hot swapping on my rings to any real effect anyway. Okay. What does that leave? Just this. Do I need repel missiles, I guess, maybe? Is that an option? Do I even have that spell? I do. There it is. Okay, couple stabs, couple kills, Fire Drake's down. There's another. But this one is not gonna have the same luck. Kill the Fire Drake. Let's take a peek inside here. Please don't wake up the statues somehow. It's my biggest worry. Okay, there are clearly enemies behind that door. And a gateway into what I suspect is probably hell. Let's go ahead and finish exploring here first. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Just back off. Why are you even attempting to kill a dire elephant one-on-one? The only way to do this is going to be Conjure Flame. And like crazily, so. And it's actually just practically ignoring the conjured flames of Conjure Flame. As long as he doesn't know who to focus on, I've got something. But he's gonna probably resist my weak Ensorcelled Hibernation attempts over and over and over. Still, if I can keep that poison status effect on him, I'm not sure that he can actually stop me. Let's lead him into a one-tile hallway before really starting to lay in on him with my poison. Let's make sure my regen is up. I'm not talking as much because I'm really playing a fine game here. A fine line, sorry. That failed to cast. That succeeded. Okay, he got me. He got me solid. That's fine. Do I have heal wounds? Now would be a good time just for security. Okay, he's fine again. He is now dodging around. Let's go ahead and use my superior speed to punish him. I can't get through my own I can just take a step directly into it. There we go. He's down. He's down. I would probably... Oh my god, there's another. Don't even attempt to go in until you have full MP. Now, let's see. If I can... That's how much more helpful it is when he's actually asleep. One attack. One, and he's dead. Another option would have been to light the entire forest on fire. I'm pretty sure I had the ability. If I looked through all of my wands and such and found a good ability to do it with. But that would require looking, and all this required was one heal wound, so I'm not too bent out of shape about the resource I had to use to pull off that kill. But yeah, just look how much more damage and how much more successful a simple stab is than trying to do all this damage over time. If you get off a good debilitation and follow it up with a good stab, very little can stop you. Okay, I'm just gonna back off because fighting this guy one-on-one is not working. What I have here is a good-sized hunk of army. I've been through everywhere here except that door, so let's go see what's behind that door. Do I have recall now? I do. Yes, open the door, back off, and send in the armada. I don't want to fight them. I assume that they're evil demons who have evil powers of demonic types. And I have dire elephants, so I should be okay. Let's actually just... No, there's no way to get in there, is there? Anyway, it's 3-on-1 at the door, so that's by itself a good place to be. Ow! Something smit me. Okay, they're actually getting out now. So I should probably run for it while I still can. I have no doubt that they're either fire immune or fire not giving a shit. After all, they're demons directly from hell. What do I have that can fight them? Really, I don't have anything that can truthfully fight them very well. By the looks of it, there's no loot in that vault that I need. So I'm just gonna do the smart thing and not fight them. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Find me an exit. Just take me out of here. Alright, and that's it. That's the completion of the lair with a stabber. Let's make our way out again and make it official. That leaves me with the spider den and the shoals as possibilities, neither of which I feel particularly confident in my ability to stab my way through, at least not at this point in time. So I'm probably not going to go to them directly. I'll probably go to level up to the dungeon for a little bit more. Maybe find the vaults and go into there first. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you guys next time.